everyone, welcome back to the Osmania 4K World Cup 2019. We're continuing with the group stages now. I'm Potassium, joined here with not the toaster anymore,
Not the toaster. Daddy. Yes, you have to get it right. See, yeah. we went over this in 7-Key World Cup, and we have to keep going here.
Yeah, here with Daddy.
Okay.
in the matches.
Please don't call me that. You can call me a Toph Daddy, but just don't get rid of the whole first word.
Okay then. Well, for now though, we have 5 matches going on right now, as you just saw. The match that will be streamed is Philippines versus Hong Kong.
I only see 2 players for Hong Kong right now.
I mean, it's only
They're
one.
missing Muncha. They seem to be missing Muncha. And that's the captain, so...
Hopefully Muncha's here. But for now we'll assume that he's getting that. Coming online soon. But yeah, this is actually the first time Hong Kong's played. I haven't played a match yet. And it's Philippines' last match of the groups. So we've seen Philippines play twice. They have 2 wins already against Germany and Argentina. Looking to close out the a solid 3-0 for the group.
Yeah. Also to note, there are 4 other matches happening right now, so might be a lot of updates we start to. Other matches, including South Korea versus Italy. I want to see the results of that one. That one's going to be interesting. Thailand versus Spain, Japan versus the Russian Federation, and the UK versus Malaysia. So, in all of these, we have at least one top seed, except for Japan versus the Russian Federation. But that might be the most interesting match yet. Because the results of that determine the entire group.
There are 3 countries that could be eliminated by that match.
Yeah, so
really funny standings there.
Basically, if Japan wins, but Russia gets 0 points, Japan and Australia move on. If Russia gets even 1 point and Japan wins, Japan and Russia both move on. But if Russia wins, it's Russia and Australia moving on. So, yeah, interesting stuff.
I don't know who to root for.
Oh, and we got a 1 roll in the South Korea match.
Nice. Wonder rolls a 1. Wait, are they already done with warm-up? Surely not.
Let me check.
Oh, 1 roll there.
They are, in fact, done with warm-ups already.
Wow, that was very quick. We're still waiting on a player for Hong Kong.
The only match that's done with warm-up so far.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is really early. Still just 4 minutes. Oh, we have Muncha.
We have a 3rd player.
The match is on.
So, yeah, what I'm curious about is why are we listening to beta if the map thing says completeness under incompleteness? Like, I guess they're both Camellia, but like what?
I mean, pretty much same thing. I think the client just points out sometimes.
I know it does, but...
That's not a Mania map either, is it? In the bottom.
No, it's not a Mania map. That's a standard map.
Yeah.
Oh my god. South Korea versus Italy bans come in. Update from Italy. And Arc 4 from South Korea. What a weird ban.
South
That means
Korea.
that the SV picks are open on a South Korea match. This might be the first time ever.
Oh yeah. Wait, did everyone's been banning SV against South Korea, haven't they?
Every single team has banned SV since like 2016.
That does make a lot of sense. Yeah, I remember South Korea banned Apollo 11 in their earlier match.
Wait, really? That's
Yeah.
wild.
It's kind of a weird ban, but have there been any maps that haven't been banned yet?
No?
I think we've seen almost all of them.
Yeah, I think all of them have been
Endymion?
banned at least once. Maybe not. Let me check.
Where's these bans? How do I navigate the stats page?
I have no idea. This is so new.
Yeah. I haven't seen in this format before. There's here in the picks column.
Does it say it in the picks column?
Yes, it does.
Why in the picks column?
Endymion,
And
Calling,
Fire.
and Fire.
No, calling.
Wait, no, Calling was banned. Calling was banned by China.
It was, yes.
Yeah.
Because
I remember because it's so weird.
they just banned it after Batting Show was banned. Like, sorry, your first ban choice is out of the way.
Who bans Calling? Ever?
I don't know. A team that doesn't want to play SVs, I guess.
Oh wait, was Batting Show already banned?
Yes, Batting Show is already banned.
Okay, I guess that makes more sense then. They just really, really hate all forms of SV.
What's interesting, actually, is that Batting Show has been the most banned map in the pool, and it's not even at 50% ban rate, so...
Hang on, I don't believe that.
It's at 44.44%.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Wait, that's total percent.
Uh-huh.
No, that's the total. Hang on. It's had way more than 50% presence.
Yeah, 50% presence, but...
No, I think this is out of all matches, including the ones that haven't been played. I'll have to actually look at the...
That would be weird.
It would be weird, but...
Maybe it is, I don't know. I think it makes sense.
No, it's been banned more than 30% of matches.
I said 50%.
It's been banned more than 50 as well.
Alright, bans come in from Japan versus Russia now. Batting Show from Russia, Arc 4 from Japan. So that's another Arc 4 ban.
That was pretty much expected bans, I think.
I know.
Yeah,
South Korea comes in with the first point. Actually, not even by that much.
13,000 points on April showers.
Yeah, that's actually not too bad. Like that's a pretty close match.
Especially
it looks
April
like,
showers.
Yeah, it looks like Sudden Death actually missed in it, so gave Italy a bit of a chance, but they weren't able to close the gap. But we'll see if they're able to, maybe on like a rice pick or something. Who knows?
But if Sudden Death misses, shouldn't he fail?
I mean, according to the rules of his name, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, with the previous bans, Japan has banned Arc every match so far. Don't ask me why, but
I'm sure there's a reason for it.
Yeah, they probably just really can't play the LNs, like the short ones.
Wait, if Wonder rolled, if Wonder rolled 1, does that mean that Italy chose to ban first?
Yeah, I guess it does. Because that was
strategy.
South Korea's first pick, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. There's no way Italy would pick April
No,
showers.
they would not pick April showers. Well, it says that it was South Korea's pick too, so...
Yeah. Interesting. You don't usually see the pick to ban first.
I'm sure they have a reason behind it.
Yeah. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that no one ever knows about. Your research game. So I'm not quite sure if Hong Kong and Philippines are already into their warm-ups.
I think they are.
Yeah, it looks like they're in the middle of one of their warm-ups now. It's just not working well with the client, it seems. Does look like Philippines warm-up.
Oh, it looks like they just finished it.
Yana Feya with faded. Interesting.
Maybe that's just a warm-up thing.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's just warm-up shenanigans.
As you would expect. In the meantime, Thailand versus Spain comes in. We got a third R4 ban from Thailand. And the Spain bans April showers. In this block, it's been 100% of the bans.
Yeah, it's a really weird map to have 100% ban rate for a block.
Still got 2 matches going on, so maybe.
Yeah. We'll have to see. I guess it is banned because it's a weird map.
I guess so. Maybe people just don't like staccatos.
Yeah, pretty much. Like if you're confident on both LNs and SVs, then that would be the next kind of thing that you look for. Just maps that you don't like, right?
Yeah, I guess. The maps you don't like are maps that you feel like you're weak on, or like you could drop at any minute. And like if you have a problem with overholding staccato notes, then yeah, you're probably not going to have a fun time because you'll end up missing every few notes.
Yeah, I'm really not a fan of those myself.
All right. Results from South Korea versus Italy come in again. South Korea does take a second point. Only by
Really
3,000
close one.
points. Yeah. Wonder got a 999. So I think he tied AJ's score from earlier in the tournament.
19, wow.
Yeah.
That's insane. Those are some really solid scores in all 6 players as well.
Oh my god, Japan versus Russia. Japan takes the first point by 1,400 points on Endymion.
Ooh. 2 misses coming in.
Alright, either Japan gets 4 more points or Russia gets 5 more points.
Is that a
If
good
Australia
thing?
wants to make it if Australia wants to make it, that's what has to happen.
Oh, I don't even know if that's a good or bad thing. I don't know.
That's a really close score too. Oh, and we're in. We're in the match.
We are in. This is the warm-up.
What an interesting SV map.
That looks crazy. Actually, that looked pretty cool.
I think I test played this. Oh yeah, I was. I was wondering where I recognized the name Yana Feya from, but it's because they map stuff. Oh, we got a batting show play. Thailand versus Spain. Thailand won batting show by almost 2 million points. I'm going to assume that means 2 players on Spain failed. Yes, 2 players on Spain failed.
That's what happens with SV, you know?
I mean, yeah, if you don't practice it, especially when it's OD10.
And Yana Feya getting the best score in the lobby on their own warm-up.
Yes, on their own warm-up SV map.
Just trying to flex.
I guess.
But that should be...
Get the plays on the big stage.
Yeah. That should be all the warm-ups then, and they'll get into the rolls now. Arkwin rolling a 95.
Alright. You got a 5% chance of winning the roll if you're Hong Kong.
Yeah.
52. Not quite.
Well, that would be Philippines winning the roll then.
Yes, they get choice on whether they want first ban and second pick or second ban and first pick.
Yeah. They haven't heard it.
What's going on?
What? Well, I can imagine they'd pick first pick then, if they haven't considered this option.
You hear that? More of those signals.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, first picks for him, and then, you know, that means he gets the second ban. I think that's what they wanted anyways. But...
Yeah. The second ban, I mean, it depends on the situation with, you know, like how much the teams know about each other. But I think in most cases, second ban is better.
Yeah, it usually gives you, it gives you banning advantage just because, you know, if they ban something that you were already going to ban, that means you didn't have to waste your ban on it.
Yeah, especially when it comes to something like batting show, sometimes you're not exactly sure how the other team does a batting show, so you consider to ban it.
Yeah.
Like, just as a respect ban.
Yeah. Alright, and while that was happening, okay, so Hong Kong banned the batting show. United Kingdom versus Malaysia bans come in as well. Apollo 11 from UK and Magnolia from Malaysia. And South Korea does get their third point on their pick of Magnolia by 30,000 points, so a bit of a larger margin, but now they're out of Olympics. So probably be a little bit closer for the rest of the charts.
Yeah. It looks like with this match we have Arkwin banning Ark.
Arc 4, that's 4 out of 5 bans on Arc 4 for this block.
It's a lot of Arc 4 bans.
It is indeed. Ooh, Japan takes their second point by quite a bit, actually. By 24,000 on Electro Peaceful, Japan takes their second point.
It says both picks were Japan's.
Who knows?
Yeah, well that's quite a big lead for Japan on Electro Peaceful, yeah. So they go 2-0 up.
At the same time, Spain loses their pick of Endymion, and Thailand goes up 2-0 against Spain.
Looks like we'll have Apollo 11 first. I'm kind of struggling to keep up with so many matches at once. Just
We're working on it.
there's a lot going through my head right now. But yeah, Apollo 11 being Philippines' first pick, it does make sense. I think so
It makes
far-
enough sense. I think, yeah, they have really good accuracy overall, and I think they're just going for the long game right now.
Yeah. So far from what I've seen in Philippines matches, their strengths have been Rice accuracy and some like insane consistency. Like just looking over all of their matches, I'm pretty sure as a team, in 2 whole matches, they've only had 1 combo break, if I counted that correctly.
That is not a lot of combo breaks.
Yeah, it's not a lot of combo breaks. So definitely a strong pick. They have, of course, Boji, who is a very strong, like all-around Rice accuracy, speed, everything player. And then the 7K squad.
Yeah, looks like we're about to get right into the first play or the first chart of Philippines versus Hong Kong. It's a long time coming, but we made it.
I actually don't know much about the Hong Kong players as well, especially well, how do you pronounce that? Reese Zeus
I
and
don't know.
Yanafea.
But you obviously saw that Yanafea is pretty good on the SV side of things, at least
Oh,
I
whoa.
think. Oh, that was an early drop.
That was a lot of things going wrong for Moonshot at the start there. Took a while to calibrate. And oh, Reese Zeus is also finding a miss. It's a pretty significant lead early over to the Philippines here.
Yeah, luckily on Hong Kong side, Recesus' miss didn't drop his accuracy too much. He's still up to 99.6, but Muncha's still working on bringing his accuracy back up. Sticking around the mid 98 right now.
Yeah, at the start there were quite a lot of 200s, and he's still kind of struggling getting that ratio up as well. We have some really strong ratios on the Philippines side.
lowest ratio right now being 99.87 from Kura. So yeah, you could call that good. Yanafea doing very well himself, 99.89 right now.
Yeah, definitely keeping up, like, actually rising up to 99.9. Definitely keeping up with Philippines there, but it's all Moonshot with another break. There's going to be quite a large advantage to the Philippines now, and Hong Kong really need quite a few breaks from Philippines to come back in this.
Yeah, given and with Mucha dropping again, that only increases the number that they're gonna need. And given the consistency of this Philippines team, I don't know if that's like possible. One thing about this chart is that it is really long. And it feels
definitely a stamina drainer.
Feels so much longer than it actually is. Like, you see the 2 minutes and 52 seconds, and you're like, oh, I can do that I can get through a less than 3 minute song. And then you realize that it doesn't have any breaks, and you kind of just keep playing, and you're wondering when it ends. Every moment of the chart, you're just like, how long is this gonna be?
It only gets harder towards the end as well. It doesn't look like there's going to be any real changes in the accuracy on the Philippines side. They've maintained pretty much the same throughout the entire match. That's going to be a really solid first point for them.
200s total from the Philippines side. Yanfea and Reese's is doing very well on their own, but Mooncha kind of fallen behind 42 200s. And so Philippines does take the point by almost 60,000 points. It's going to bring it 1-0. And while that happened, we had 3 other matches come through. South Korea brings their lead to 4-0 with batting show. 45,000 points on that. Thailand brings it 3-0 on rotary slicers. Malaysia lost their pick against the United Kingdom by 25,000 of R4. And Russia took their first point against Japan on Magnolia by 22,000 points.
I am now Russia's biggest fan.
So now Russia has to win if Australia wants to make it through. I imagine Russia was pretty nervous to get that point, because I know they knew that they needed at least 1 point to make it through groups.
So the status on that is now that Russia, a low seed, is now guaranteed through groups.
Yes. Now Japan needs to win if they want to move on. Russia needs to win if Aus wants to move on. So Australia's fate is all in their hands.
God damn it. But for now, we'll see how Hong Kong wants to go next. They're going to go with Electro Peaceful, actually. We're going to see some more accuracy battles.
Oh, South Korea versus Italy has the final point in South Korea's favor, only by 1,300 points, though. So there were three points in that were, you know, less than 5,000 points of difference between Italy and South Korea. So that's interesting.
Yeah, actually, that was insanely close. What's going on there? Just a really strong performance by Italy, despite just falling short in the end.
All right, here we go into the second chart of Philippines versus Hong Kong. I think Hong Kong trying to go off of the weakness, trying to lessen the weaknesses of their team rather than, like, you know, go for something that they're like really good at or that the other team is not so good at. But even though when you're talking about Philippines, it's hard to like claim that anything is like that they're not good at, you know?
Yeah.
And as you see, Mooch's accuracy is a bit higher than it was on Apollo 11, still lagging behind the other players. Philippines having 3 very strong accuracies. Oh, and a miss from Reese's.
That's not a very opportune time for them to miss. Philippines is going to take quite a large lead now, holding both the accuracy advantage and the combo advantage now. It's not a very long map either, so there's not that much time for a comeback, so it has to be really soon if Hong Kong wants a slip up from the Philippines.
Oh, there was a 100 drop on that long note from Kura there. Also, Mooch's accuracy catching up a little bit. If Reese's didn't miss, this would actually be a pretty interesting game right now.
Yeah, it would have been decently close actually, with Kura and Moonsha's accuracy now like pretty comparable.
Yeah, because Reese's and Yanafea were matching up to Boji and Arquanoli Virus at least a little bit. Oh my god, 3 matches finished at the same time. But yeah, Philippines is going to take their second point on Electro Peaceful, winning the break point. First break point of the match. In Japan versus Russia, Japan has taken a third point. Looking pretty scary for Australia.
My god.
So it's 3-1 now.
So
Japan
sad.
at a point, they need 2 points to take victory. And Thailand versus Spain, Thailand has taken their 4th point to bring it 4-0 on their own pick. So they're in a very good position.
Yeah, well now, Philippines 2 are up, and they get another pick as well, so pretty scary situation for Hong Kong. If we keep up with might just straight up see Endymion picked by Philippines now, because I mean the rice accuracy maps have definitely worked out for them.
Magnolia coming out as Philippines' next pick.
Okay, so they're going towards the LN now, shaking things up a little bit. Maybe sensing that Hong Kong perhaps don't want to play the LN maps as much. Oh, we're gonna get a few swap outs actually. L's coming in,
And Muncha coming in for the Philippines.
okay, yeah, of course, Moonshot. Looks like we just have to swap a couple players here.
Yeah, Arch just needs to switch spots with Muncha.
This is a serious problem-solving test.
It is. There is a 7th slot open in the lobby, so someone could just move there.
We'll see if either of them notice it.
No one. Wait. Why does it say good luck?
Oh no,
It's not
they
starting
start
yet.
playing.
No, it's not ready yet. Wait, guys.
Ready,
Guys.
go.
Okay, Mucha moved. He moved in the 7th slot. Arch needs to move now.
Oh, they're doing it.
Oh, okay, they're moving now. They're manually moving them. Alright, in the meantime, the United Kingdom won their 2nd point on Endymion against Malaysia, bringing it to 2-0. Alright, we need people to move. Okay, Elza moved instead of Arj.
It's a difficult
The slot's open right now, though. It's there.
Yeah, but who moves into it? I don't know.
Arj does.
He's busy talking about anime.
I guess so. Oh, there we go. We move. Arch has moved. One more move left.
Can they get over the line?
All right. Mucha just needs to get moved to spot 4, 5.
5? I think that's 5.
Wait, we're not starting right now,
no.
are we? Okay, we did it. We did it.
Yeah.
Alright, and in the meantime, Thailand versus Spain. 5th point to Thailand on calling has been done. So Thailand will win that match. Is that the last Thailand match? I'm not sure.
Not quite sure.
Uh-oh. Japan took their 4th point too.
Yeah, that's the last Thailand match. They've won 3 matches now.
Alright. This is all. Yeah, this is like we said at the beginning. This is also the last Philippines match.
Oh, oh, I'm gonna be so sad if Japan
Uh-oh.
versus Russia is 5-1. Oh,
Dude.
that's the worst possible scoreline.
Worst timeline. Well, would that tie Australia, or would that actually definitively make Russia win?
That would definitively make. A 5-0 sweep would have tied with Australia, but Australia would have won by maps 1.
Oh.
And seed if it came down to that anyway, I think.
I don't know if seed's ever been a determiner of groups.
But now it looks like Moonshow was getting a couple 200s at the start there. So, small early lead for Philippines.
Yeah, story's pretty similar to how it usually is. Yanafea doing extremely well. Actually, the best in the lobby so far. Resist at 99.45, but Moonshow kind of in the mid 98s, whereas all of Philippines is above the 99.75 mark. So, ooh, but there's a miss from Arj.
Is that gonna be enough to make up the accuracy difference though?
I don't think so, but another miss, maybe. Like, it doesn't seem that Hong Kong... I guess they're getting closer, but they definitely need another miss to, like, make up enough points.
Or if Moonsha just recovers accuracy.
That too. We are now at a point, all of Philippines players are above the 400 combo threshold, so they will start getting the accuracy and point lead a bit. Oh, and Rissus with a miss there. Will give Philippines a big lead now.
Yeah, that accuracy drop as well. And Moonsha now missing as well. That's going to be a huge lead for Philippines.
Coming up to the end of the chart, looks like Philippines is going to take their third point.
Oh, L's missing.
Elza? What was that?
Luckily it didn't matter that much. It was kind of a weird break. But
yeah, a little bit. But either way, Arj claiming that he's cursed right now. Alright. Result from another match, UK versus Malaysia. UK has taken their third point and the second break point of the match, bringing it 3-0 in their favor. Ooh, and Japan has finished the job 5-1 on update as their last point. I think that means that group is solved. The first top seed out of the tournament. Press F in chat for Australia, boys.
God damn. We needed to win one more point.
Japan will top the group, I believe, with that victory. And Russia will. Japan tops the group. Russia gets second place. And then Australia and what's the other team? Venezuela. Okay, Venezuela. I was gonna say that, but I thought I was wrong for some reason.
Yeah, well, Venezuela didn't actually end up playing any matches.
Oh, really? Oh, did they have player issues?
Yeah. They didn't manage to get 3 players for any of the matches.
An unfortunate end for the Australian team. But we're moving on to the other matches we have right. All right, and Hong Kong goes with their their next pick of update. All right, we're just waiting for Moonshot to be moved to spot 5, I think, again. And then we should be getting going into the 4th pick.
This could be an interesting map.
Wait,
Oh,
no one's in spot 5. Where is Moonshot?
they're having these troubles again. It's hard. You have to give the players some time.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. There we go. The wrong person moved to the open spot at first.
Zeus moves down.
Alright, we did it. We did it. Everyone's in the right spot now.
Teamwork.
Alright, are we good now? I think we're good. UK has won their second pick, but 4th point in the match. Bringing it 4-0 from Electro Peaceful. Malaysia gets their next pick, so hopefully they'll be able to bring up a point, but UK is on match point now.
Looks like we are finally in.
Muncho with an early break.
Really early break, yeah.
Similar to the break that he had on Apollo 11.
Yeah, hopefully he does make the accuracy back up pretty quickly though, because a break that early is, I mean, definitely pretty bad, but it is still really early, so there is an opportunity to come back. Okay,
So another break. Yeah, another break coming in. So far, just the 2 combo breaks from Moonshot. Everyone else holding very strong. So the accuracies on Philippines side are a little bit weaker than I would have expected them to be in comparison to how they usually do.
Boji though is still going extremely strong there, 99.93.
Yeah, for sure. Highest accuracy in the lobby. Next highest is actually Yanafea on the Hong Kong side. And Risses is just barely under Els and Arquin, but Muncha just fallen a bit behind, and that's really causing this difference that's happening, right?
Yeah, we'll see what happens with the short long mints that are coming up here, because they're definitely extremely chokeable.
Oh yeah, no, you can drop 200 everywhere on these. And maybe that's what Hong Kong was really banking on, is that, you know, you can drop 200s, you can overhold these really easily. You can just... There can be a lot that happens in this ending section, but so far it doesn't look like any of that is happening to anyone.
Yeah, everyone's holding well. Wow, that was actually like accuracy increases almost during that last section. Boji with SS. And
Yana Fea with double S too.
Wow, really solid performances. That's going to be Philippines now on match point. 4-0 up. It's up to Hong Kong to try and mount the reverse sweep.
Yeah, but it is Philippines pick right now because of the abort that just happened. It looks like Framework is the pick that the Philippines are going to try to close it out with. Probably just trying to take advantage of the accuracy advantage that they have, especially on charts that are difficult to get good accuracy on. Framework probably being the hardest to get good accuracy on in the entire pool, at least like when it comes to like the rice stuff that is here. Maybe rotary slicers, but even that is like debatable because of the OD 9.2 on this.
Yeah, I'll definitely say Framework is the hardest to get good accuracy from the pure rice aspect, of course. There is some weird stuff like in Arc 4 and that kind of thing that can be really hard to get good accuracy on, but definitely
and even
easily.
Yeah, like even then, I consider Framework to be the hardest pick in the pool. Like overall, at least like accuracy wise, it's the one I have the most trouble on. Luckily, the patterns are relatively forgiving, you know, other than the flams in the middle section. But other than that, it's pretty simple to get good. It's simple to hit the notes and get like respectable accuracy on it for the most part. It's a little fast, so if people have trouble with speedy jump stream and jacks and stuff like that, they might have a little more trouble than you might expect. But still doesn't take away that it is probably the hardest pick in the pool.
See how both teams doing. We actually didn't see April showers yet at all, haven't we? Which
in this
is
match,
pretty interesting.
Yeah, no, we haven't seen April showers in this match.
We're getting into it now. Hong Kong on their last legs. Well, at least for their first match of the group stage, that is. Out the gate, it's actually really close at the very start here. Accuracy is pretty even and going back and forth between the two teams. Does look like Philippines is starting to edge out some sort of lead.
I wouldn't even say that. I mean, like, they're holding better accuracy in general, so they probably have the lead, but Muja's holding up a lot better on this than he did on every other chart in the pool.
It's Arkwin this time with the highest accuracy in the lobby.
Long notes coming in. Ooh, big accuracy drops on the side of Hong Kong. Those LMs are really hard to hack. Like, they're some of the hardest short LMs I've ever had to play. Alright, going into the break, we have a 13,000 point lead on the side of Philippines.
Kura almost caught ghost tapping. That was a 200.
This is definitely recoverable in the event of a break on Philippines side at this point. See, but then you have to, like, hope that Philippines breaks, and yeah, they've done it a couple times in this match, but not a whole lot.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they like to break combo very often. Doesn't look like they will here anyway.
And they do not, and they're bringing that to 5-0. Philippines will take the match in their favor, bringing them to their 3-0 record for groups, and that solidifies them as the top spot in their group.
Very nice. And that is, of course, Hong Kong's first match. It is a loss, but it is to the top seed of the group, so Hong Kong still have 2 more matches, 2 more chances to try and snag that second spot in the group.
Yep, and in the meantime, UK and Malaysia has finished their match. UK took their 5th point in their favor, 5-0, bringing it to, and that means that they're now 2-0. The other team in their group to be 2-0 also is Indonesia. So those two have actually guaranteed their spots into the bracket stage, and that means Malaysia and Switzerland have both been knocked out at this point. All that's left to determine is the placements. UK versus Indonesia will come soon to determine first, and Malaysia versus Switzerland will be there to determine third in that group.
Yeah, a couple interesting matches coming up, and they'll be actually really soon. That was quite a long match for a 5-0.
Yeah, it was. We got 3 hours worth of matches left, and then the map pool showcase. So we got a few matches just coming up right in this block.
Yeah.
Versus Sweden, Germany versus Hong Kong, Malaysia versus Switzerland, and the Netherlands versus Spain. Could be 4 interesting matches coming up. I don't know which one's going to be streamed.
I believe it's the Netherlands versus Spain being streamed. So that is the low seed and unseed. Not sure what the current scores are for that group. Let me just quickly check.
Talking about the Netherlands group?
Yeah, Netherlands and Spain. So currently
Netherlands is 0-1, and Spain is also 0-1.